Philip Randolph Institute has been a pillar in the labor movement, particularly here in Maryland. It's only right they held their 51st annual National Education Conference in Baltimore. AFT-Maryland and the National Federation were well represented, with President Campbell and AFT Secretary-Treasurer Fed Ingram participating in a panel on critical race theory and public school education. Mr. Ingram started the conversation dispelling myths about black students and academia.
Don't believe people when they tell you that African Americans don't take school seriously.
The conference welcomed its fair share of dignitaries as Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott, Speaker of the Maryland House of Delegates Adrian Jones, and Democratic nominee for Governor Wes Moore all addressed the conference, each with their own reason for embracing the labor movement.
This is personal because so much of not just my professional work has been committed to making sure that workers are protected and lifted up and have a real part of, not just have a place, but have an important role in the conversation, but because this is personal. This is my family. This is my family's history. And in order for all of our state to grow, in order for our state to thrive, it means that workers have got to be at the center of the conversation.
It's a privilege to be here to support the A. Philip Randolph Institute, our unions and education, all in a single event.
I think it's very key that the unions know that we have their back. It's been a while since they're able to physically do a forum such as this. I thought it was very important to let them know some of the things that we're doing that benefits unions and makes them successful.
Thank you for being the champions of how we can push ourselves forward together as a people and as a nation. It is my honor to be here because this organization has made changes in education and other walks of life that I personally benefited from, but also now to see that they are continue to bring on more young people, empowering them, allowing them to see. And at this moment where we need organizations like this to continue to push as folks are trying to take us back, I had to be here in order to honor the legacy of A. Philip Randolph, but also all of the people that are in part of this organization in that room.
President Campbell believes AFT-Maryland's presence at APRI was so vital because of the need for unions from different sectors and parts of the country to cooperate.
It's important because not only does it bring us back to our roots and history of the labor movement and where it really got started, but it also gives us an opportunity to share what we're doing in our individual state federations and unions, as well as collaborating with others around other states around the issues that are plaguing our communities currently.
With the school year about to get underway, the conversation about CRT wasn't just a theoretical one, but a practical one for teachers and families.
Our students are getting ready to go back to school, and so we don't want our teachers to be intimidated. We want them to have academic freedom. We want them to have the autonomy to do what's right because they know what's right. And so we don't want them to be intimidated by school boards or superintendents or any outside groups that are trying to push a political agenda. This is about the basics. This is about kids learning to read, write, and have math. And become better citizens in our community. And so that's why it's important for us to talk about these political divides, these social deflections that people are trying to have towards us. And I was so glad to have AFT-Maryland's president, Campbell, along with some others who really kind of emphasize where we need to be and where we're going as it relates to the start of school year.
The conference provided a chance to listen, learn, get reacquainted with old friends, and strengthen the labor movement.